OpenAI just dropped an autonomous agent that can literally run your computer. Emails, files, reports, all handled by AI. The FDA surprised everyone with an in-house assistant to speed up medical approvals. DuploCloud launched a development operations toolkit that works like a team of agents inside AWS. CapRelo is using AI to move employees across the globe like clockwork. And Citigroup, teaming up with Ant International, quietly rolled out a finance tool that's already saving millions in FX risk. This isn't just another day in AI. This is a full-on wave of next-gen tools that are smarter, faster, and built for the real world. So let's break it all down. Welcome to X-AI ToolVerse, your go-to channel for discovering the most powerful, latest, and viral AI tools. Let's kick things off with ChatGPT Agent, which OpenAI released on July 17, 2025. This isn't your ordinary chatbot. It's a powerful autonomous assistant designed to perform complex, multi-step digital tasks on your computer in a safe, controlled way. Imagine having a helper that can open your calendar, send emails, generate sales reports, and even book appointments, all from a simple instruction. Under the hood, it lives in a sandboxed environment, so it can't accidentally delete your files or roam free. Think of it as a smart intern with guardrails. One of its standout features is real-time text-to-speech feedback, so it can talk you through each step as it executes tasks. It also supports think-through reasoning via its AF Think training dataset, giving you step-by-step explanations of how it arrived at a solution. In benchmark tests, it scored 73.14 on MMAU and reduced LibreSpeech error rates to just 1.57%, beating Gemini 2.5 Pro on long audio reasoning and returning replies in under 6 seconds. Compared to open-source contenders like AutoGPT or AgentGPT, ChatGPT Agent feels more reliable and less experimental, thanks to OpenAI's robust safety layers and model weight optimizations. Of course, it's not perfect. Some workflows can pause for 15 to 30 seconds when dealing with especially complex tasks, and heavy users on the free tier are limited to 40 agent calls per month. Still, this tool flips the script on desktop automation by uniting research, planning, and action in one seamless pipeline. For anyone drowning in repetitive digital chores, lawyers, content creators, project managers, this could be the game changer you've been waiting for. Moving on to Elsa, the FDA's internally built generative AI assistant launched on the same day, July 17th. Yes, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration now has a custom-made AI to help staff read, write, and summarize scientific documents at lightning speed. If you've ever flipped through hundreds of pages of clinical trial reports or safety profiles, you know how tedious that can be. Elsa tackles this by using natural language understanding tuned specifically for regulatory jargon, making complex protocols feel as easy to digest as a news article. Key features include instant protocol summarization, risk highlighting where it flags safety concerns, and prioritized inspection recommendations based on document urgency. In side-by-side trials, Elsa cut review times by more than 40% compared to human-only teams, and it seamlessly slots into existing document management systems via API. Unlike general-purpose models, Elsa's training focused squarely on FDA archives and peer review data, giving it deeper expertise in regulatory language. It's confidential to FDA staff for now, but the agency plans to roll out specialized versions for drug reviewers, lab inspectors, and even public health analysts. While Elsa excels at speed and precision, it sometimes struggles with the nuance of extremely novel chemical compounds or unstructured scanned documents, areas the FDA hopes to improve with future video and image lecture data. For anyone curious about how government bodies adopt AI, Elsa is a preview of the future. Agencies won't just use AI, they'll build it to fit their workflows. Next up, to development operations, teams are buzzing about DuploCloud's AI suite for agentic help desks, also released on July 17 via AWS Marketplace. This isn't just a chatbot, it's a cloud-native orchestration layer that automates help desk tickets, CI/CD pipeline checks, Kubernetes scaling, and compliance audits all in one. Picture a digital operations engineer that never sleeps, catching misconfigurations, patching vulnerabilities, and even suggesting Terraform code snippets before deployment. Among its top features are proactive ticket resolution, built-in security compliance for SOC 2 and HIPAA, and integration with infrastructure as code tools like Terraform or CloudFormation. In field tests, DuploCloud suite reduced manual intervention by over 60% and cut incident response times in half. Compared with solutions like GitHub Copilot for development operations or standalone monitoring tools, this suite stitches together observability, automation, and self-healing in a single package, eliminating the need for duct tape plugins. That said, early adopters note a learning curve when customizing agent hooks for highly unique environments, and costs can ramp up if you're processing thousands of events per minute. Still, if your team is scaling cloud infrastructure quickly, this suite promises to keep your environment stable and compliant without hiring more staff. Truly a must-try for modern development operations and SRE teams. Another tool making waves is CapRelo's AI-driven relocation tool, which also went live on July 17th, designed for HR mobility professionals managing global employee moves. CapRelo has long been a leader in corporate relocations, and this AI addition turns their portal into an intelligent command center. It centralizes everything from visa processing timelines to housing logistics, expense tracking, and local compliance rules. Built-in predictive analytics flag potential delays, such as customs holdups or shipping bottlenecks, and suggest alternative routes or vendors to save time and money. The platform also includes a chat-based assistant, Moxie, which employees can message for real-time updates and personalized checklists. A key advantage over older relocation systems is its dynamic cost-saving recommendations. CapRelo claims clients see up to 25% reduction in move expenses. However, some enterprises with highly bespoke relocation policies have found it tricky to fully model every edge case, so human oversight remains important. Looking ahead, CapRelo plans to integrate live payroll systems and tax optimization modules, which could make it the one-stop shop for global workforce mobility. If your company moves people across borders regularly, this tool could turn a logistical nightmare into a smooth, even enjoyable experience. Finally, on July 18th, Citigroup and Ant International unveiled their AI-powered FX risk tool in pilot mode, aimed at corporate treasurers managing foreign exchange exposure. Operating on Ant's Falcon Time Series transformer model with roughly 2 billion parameters, this tool analyzes historical currency data, corporate cash flows, and market volatility to recommend the optimal hedging strategy in real time. One airline client reported cutting their hedging costs by nearly 30% within the first month of pilot testing. Key features include dynamic scenario simulation, automatically adjusted hedge ratios, and integration with Citi's fixed FX rates platform, covering over 70 currencies. Unlike static spreadsheet-based methods, this AI tool continuously learns from market movements and client data, offering live strategies rather than end-of-day recommendations. That said, it occasionally underestimates rare black swan currency shocks until it retrains on new data, so it's best used alongside traditional risk committees. Still, this model leaps ahead of similar offerings from big banks by combining deep learning forecasts with real-time execution. If you're in corporate finance responsible for global trade, this AI could transform how you manage currency risk. No more reactive hedges, just proactive, data-driven decisions. So there you have it. 5 tools, 5 bold moves, and 5 signs that AI is becoming less of a buzzword and more of a backbone in real-world industries. From FDA research development operations, from HR relocations to financial hedging, this week's launches prove that generative AI isn't just for chatbots anymore. It's evolving into a quiet engine behind the scenes, solving boring, complex, and often expensive problems, better and faster than ever. If any of these tools match your world, whether you're in tech, finance, government, or HR, give them a closer look. You might just find your next favorite assistant. This is X-AI ToolVerse. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling us which tool impressed you most. Catch you in the next one.